balcony. I want all that scene. I want all that shit. Y'all know I be stunning. Know I'm so worthy. I need that bitch that rolling. You know diamonds make me feel so horny. That's the mood, okay, baby. That's the mood. That's what I need in my life, okay. I need somebody who's gonna ice me out, cash me out. Oh. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Rena. What's poppin'? Go ahead and click that red button below and subscribe to my channel so that you are updated with all the new things that I upload and post on my channel. I post about 2 to 3 times a week, just depending on content and stuff that I do and all that matters. So, you know, welcome. So today I'm going to be getting into my first story time video that I've done. I mean, kind of, sort of, kind of. I don't really know. But today we're talking about sugar daddies and sugar daddy apps, sugar daddy websites, my experience, the trials and tribulations, and it's just a whole ass mess, you know. Like, these days there's so many schemes and scammers and Joannes out there that, you know, you just got to be on the lookout. You know, never get on these websites and promote yourself in a way that's gonna come back and bite you in the ass. So I have a couple different stories, couple different references. My first one I want to talk about is my most successful story that I've had with sugar daddy apps. I forget what it was called. I don't even think it's an app anymore. I think they might have deleted it. I don't know. They probably got it shut down or something. But it was like literally just sugar daddy. It had like this gold heart on it or whatever. And so I got on this app, created a profile with the name Luna Baby. I use that all the time. I don't know why. I just like the name Luna. It's the moon. It's how I be feeling and whatever. Anyways, so I got on this app and I created my profile. I did use a photo of myself, but it wasn't like my normal looking self. It was obviously when I had like my braids in, and you know, it wasn't like that was the only photo that I used. I didn't upload like any like explicit photos of myself, like private photos where you have to like request to see and all that stuff, because, you know, I'm only on there for one thing. I'm trying to skim and finesse, okay? I need to scam and finesse. Say it with me, scam and finesse. Alrighty. So when I got on there, of course, you know, instantly you start having, you know, these men hop in your inbox and you just pick which one you want to fuck with, you feel me? So I will literally just like let it be known from the jump-go what I'm on here for. Like, I'm on here for a sugar daddy. I'm on here for someone who's going to spoil me. Give me the money, give me the bag, send me on its way, you know, cash at me, Venmo me, all that shit, you feel me? And what I started noticing was that all the men that were contacting me were like so intrigued by like me doing this iTunes gift card thing. And I'm just like, why do you need me to buy iTunes? Like, they would literally be like, I need you to go buy me like $500 worth of iTunes gift cards, and I will send you like $2,500, and you can keep the $2,000, but it's the $500 I need you to spend on iTunes. And I'm like, what? And then like it started getting like, you know, a little too like, just like too good to be true. You know, it's just like, what do you need? Like, all you want me to do is just buy you these iTunes gift cards and I can have the money. Like, so in my mind, I'm like, okay, that sound right. And they're like, well, I need you to send a picture of the iTunes cards after you buy them. I need you to scratch off, you know, send me the codes or whatever. I'm just like, what are you up to? Am I low-key like getting finessed or scammed myself? Because like, I'm supposed to be the one doing the scamming and the finessing, and I just feel like I was helping somebody else do something on a bigger platform that I wasn't aware of. So my one friend, she had even researched it, and like, obviously there was people on the internet talking about this. You know, there's someone that's trying to get you to buy, if you meet anyone online that's trying to get you to buy iTunes cards and that stuff, you know, don't do it. It's a scam. You know, they're up to no good. It goes right around the time when like Bitcoins and all this stuff really started becoming really big. So I don't know if that was any related to the issue and all that. I had a couple times where, I would have a guy like, oh, send me your bank account information and my assistants will, hook up a direct deposit so, you can get your weekly allowance. And I'm just like, I ain't trusting this shit. Like, you're not gonna get my bank account information. So my ass went and made a whole new bank account with Fifth Third and some other credit place. And then I even did an online bank account with this like online bank only. That was bad. I would say do not go to extreme measures to try to figure out if something is real or legit or not, because I ended up getting my ass into some shit after this one time or whatever. But anyways, this one guy, I ended up giving him my bank information. I know, stupid, don't judge me. We're getting to the point. All right, anyways. So he was like, I'm gonna put $3,000 in your bank account. And I was like, bet, fam, you feel me? Like, I could use that. So put $3,000 in my bank account, but he wanted me to go and buy him like $700 something worth of iTunes cards. I'm like, fuck no, fuck out of here. Like, you're not getting that shit. So I ended up blocking him. I changed my bank account information, password, and all that stuff, and kept the money. You can say it was the most successful $3,000 come up I've ever had in my life. It kind of bit me in the butt a little bit because I tried to do it again with my different bank account for Fifth Third, and I guess like the money or check or whatever he had put in my bank account, it was fraud. So the money, like, it wasn't real or whatever. So when I took the money out, because, I was taking the money out, stashing the cash, like under my mattress, like, ooh, I don't even know, I got a whole stash in my mattress, you feel me? I'm ready to run away at any time, you feel me? So I ended up getting in trouble with my bank. They ended up telling me that I was no longer able to get mobile check deposits on my bank account because he had, deposited a fake, mobile check onto the mobile app or whatever. And so I was like, okay, cool, I learned my lesson, at least I don't got to pay back the money, you feel me? So I still got the money. And, that was the time where I went and spent $700 on Fashion Nova. Yes, I know. You just get real happy when you get, like, a lot of money at once. And it's like, oh, like, treat yourself. Me, when I treat myself, I go a little too far, So, yeah, I spent $700 at Fashion Nova. I will never do that again. I don't even shop at Fashion Nova like that anymore because they're just anyways. But all right, time for the story that this is the reason why I kind of really like got out of the whole sugar daddy field, like trying to look for one, because I ended up getting in trouble with my bank again because I ended up having a negative $1 million in my bank account. And before I tell you how that happens, please make sure that you go ahead and you subscribe if you're into this part of the video. I'm just gonna go ahead and remind y'all, please click below, the red button below. Also, please leave a comment below. Have you ever been involved in a sugar daddy scandal? What are your tips and tricks do you do? What websites and all that stuff do you use? All that, blah. Getting into the $1 million scandal. All right. So I was talking to this one sugar daddy guy, and he was like legitimately like saying like he loved me, he was on love me, he wanted me to be his wife, and as soon as he came back to the United States, he was gonna buy me a new car and move me down to a new house in Florida on the beach. And I was like, okay, what the fuck ever, like I ain't even asking for all that, I just want the check, you feel me? But okay, he would like send me a picture of the car you want, and I was like, all right, I can play along. So I sent him a picture of this SUV that I really liked, and I was like, I want this. And I was like, also, you need to finish paying off the car that I originally had, which, didn't happen. But anyway, so he kept talking about, how he wanted me to marry him and all this stuff or whatever. This motherfucker went and put my information down on like some like deal contract. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but it was some like $1 million contract, right? I don't know why or how it happened. I was literally just at work at my little 9-to-5 job, you feel me? I get an alert from my fucking bank. And I go in, log in, and I have a negative $1 million in my bank account. When I tell you, a bitch almost had a stroke right there on the spot, like I almost died. I was
fired up.
I was so hot. I was so livid. I said, what the fuck? How do you get a negative $1 million in your bank account? Me, of all people. I want $1 million. No, I'm gonna give you a negative $1 million. Like, bitch, like, and I called my bank so fast. I said, I don't know what's going on with my bank account. I said, look, I went ahead and confessed. I said, look, I said, this is what the fuck happened. This is what the fuck happened. Okay, you wanna know what the fuck I've been up here doing? I said, I met some man online. He said he was gonna send me all this money. He told me he loved me, all this shit and that. So I gave my bank account information, you know, playing that little dumb, desperate little girl role, you know, because that shit worked. Okay, you feel me? Like, if you just let him know, like, oh, I really thought that he loved me. I really thought, you know, like, they'd be like, all right, well, hopefully you learn your lesson and this won't happen again. Bitch, it won't. Okay, I promise you it won't. Just put the $1 million. Whatever you gotta do, just make sure my shit is back to zero. I don't give a fuck. Yes, bitch had $0 in her bank account prior to that shit happening. Why? Because I was not keeping my money in the bank account while I'm sitting here giving niggas my bank account information. Like, you gonna steal the $30 that I got, bitch? I'm broke. You feel me? Like, no, hell no. That was a very stressful, like, couple days, because it took a couple days for that to happen. Eventually, Fifth Third decided to shut down my bank account and told me that I can no longer work with them. I was okay with that. I was fine. He was like, you know what? This ain't for me. I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way and just try to find and meet somebody in person, because this online shit is for the birds. And I highly, 9 out of 10, do not recommend for you to try it. Most of the people that, you know, like, I got on there, like, a couple weeks ago, just try to, like, see what I can finesse. And, like, most of the men on these apps, you know, it's not even worth the time of day. Like, there's no way in hell a bitch would do anything with you for some cash. Like, you don't even got enough money. And that's the thing, like, how you gonna be on these sugar daddy apps and you living on a little countryside with this hole in your shirt? Like, nigga, you ain't got no money to spoil me, the fuck? So then you try to go, like, almost meet a rich man or millionaire match, like, y'all all lying. Ain't this many. Millionaires do not get on sugar daddy apps, okay? Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. These niggas is not getting on these apps to find a sugar babe to spoil. Like, they can just go out on a normal Facebook profile or somebody and just hit up a girl right there. They don't need these apps. So I was like, I'm not going to rely on these apps anymore. You know, I even went on Tinder. I switched my app preferences on Tinder, and I was like, you know what? Let's do 32 to 45. You know, that's a good little range where a man could be established in his career, you know, start making that cha-chang. And I even found somebody on there, started messaging him, FaceTime him for a little bit, then turn around, and this motherfucker ran into me when I was out with my friends at a bar one time and, like, tried to come over and, like, speak and say hi after he just got done ignoring me. Like, who the fuck? Like, I told my friend, I was like, that's supposed to be my sugar daddy. And, you know, the friends that I have, you know, they're going to take full advantage of the shit. So my friend Tiaja, she was like, well, bitch, he's going to pay for our drinks. And I don't know how the bitch did it, but she ended up finessing him. He ended up getting his whole new rounds. Like, we all had hurricanes. I think I ended up getting, like, 3 hurricanes. Probably ran up his bill to probably about, I'll say at least 100 plus or so on the drinks. Just for our, like, I don't know, maybe it might be more than that. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, that's just some little horror stories, you know, for me, for sugar daddies and all that stuff. And I just would highly not recommend for you to ever give your bank information to anybody, because it's stupid. And it's just that's something, you know, I had to go through and experience myself so that, you know, I could be the one to tell you don't do it. You feel me? I always have to learn shit the hard way. You never know. I don't know. I'm just very optimistic. I'm like, well, you never know what could happen. Bitch, like I said, you never know what can happen. You can end up coming away with $3,000, or you can have a negative $1 million in your bank account. So you pick your poison, you feel me? So, but yes, I'm still looking. I'm still searching. So if y'all got any ideas, tips, or tricks, you know, or any, like, dating websites or anything like that that y'all would recommend for me to go find a sugar daddy, put it in the comments below. Drop the link below. All that shit, you feel me? But not for real. I don't want to be relying on somebody's money. I need to start working on getting my own money. So I'm not going to be getting into all that anymore, for real. I'm just playing with y'all. But you know, I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all enjoyed this little story time and this little, you know, table talk with me about, you know, sugar daddies and what to do, what not to do, and all that stuff. So, you know, go ahead and make sure that you click the button below, and please subscribe to my channel. Also, please follow me on my IG and my Twitter, and I hope to see y'all next time. Thank you once again, and nigga, ice me out, ice me out, ice me out, ice me out, nigga, ice me out.